everybody, Adrian Garcia, County Commissioner of Precinct 2 here in Houston's Northside. But especially and specifically, we're here at Moody Park. And I'm joined by my partner, Councilmember Mario Castillo, and just reflecting on Moody Park, what Moody Park means to both of us. And so I'll ask the council member to share his story. I was just listening to it a minute ago, to share his story with you on what Moody Park means to him and his connection to the park, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you, Commissioner. Appreciate the time to spend with you here in the park. You know, I actually grew up on Cottage Street, just down the way from the park.
That's just right there.
Just right there. My parents still live there to this day. So as a kid, I spent a lot of time here. During the summers, my cousins and I would play in the bayous. We'd catch turtles. We'd come to Moody Park. As we got older,
you released the turtles, right?
We did release the turtles.
They didn't become turtle soup.
After one pet experience, that was it. But as we grew up, I mean, this was a part of our childhood, you know. And one of the first memories I have as a kid was the first time we were able to come to Moody Park without our parents. You know, we got old enough where they felt comfortable for us to walk down Cottage, where it bends at the bayou, that narrow turn, and be careful. And we made it to the park, and we got to play here during the day, and that was like, wow. All right, we're adults now, you know, right? Even though we weren't.
I'm brave.
Yeah.
I can walk by myself.
Exactly. But this park means so much to the near Northside community, and I know my story, your story, is one of many for so many people that grew up near this. Their families grew up near this. You know, my mom actually spent time at Irvington Village when she was growing up with my grandma when they were, you know, needing some housing assistance. So she spent time at this park, her and my dad, when they were young, a young couple.
Wow, so Moody Park is really entrenched in your family.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So, you know, it's a special park. It's a special park to the district and to the city. And this is a great day for that with the partnership that we have now built for the county and the city. You know, but I also want to hear your story about Moody Park, because you've been in my shoes before. Yeah. You've been in this neighborhood a long time.
Well, my connection is that I didn't live nearby. I actually grew up down on Gentry and Pinckney. And but we would make our way here, my siblings and I, and we would just have a lot of fun. Got a lot of friends that we found from the Irvington Village community. And I remember that the swimming pool was actually over here before it was relocated to that side. And then there used to be the gym almost right here in the middle. And that's been relocated as well. But and then that used to be my church, Juan Marcos.
Wow.
And so a lot of, you know, the youth club that we had there, we would sometimes while church was going on, we'd come hang out here in the park. We'd look at Hollywood Cemetery and believe we were seeing ghosts.
Yep. Oh, I did that plenty of times.
Right. And then, you know, obviously something that is as I was older, I experienced the Moody Park ride when it happened, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But you know, this park has been a part of my history, continues to be a part of ours. When I ride my bike, I come through Moody Park. I've ridden the trails. You and I were just recently visiting here as it served as a warming center for the community.
Yep.
And so this park is not just a park. It means so much more to so many people, and to me, and I know to you. So I'm very excited to be here to visit with you and then talk about what's in the future for us. You mentioned the partnership. Yes, there is a partnership between the county and the city. Mayor Whitmire, thanks to him, as well as to the council member who has been an advocate for this partnership to move forward. What this means is that the city continues to own Moody Park. However, the county, Precinct 2, will now maintain the park and then work with the city to create improvements for the park. So I am so excited. This has been a project of mine literally since I first became county commissioner. and I'm so grateful to you. Every time I would see you, I'd say, Moody Park.
I remember. I still hear it sometimes in the back of my head.
That's the ghost. So we would, this was important to me, and because I want to make sure that we work together to give the community a park that they deserve. Councilmember Castillo, I can't thank you enough for your support in making this partnership a reality.
Well, Commissioner, you said it best. This is about giving the community a park they deserve. And that's what this is about. Yeah. People want to come to Moody Park and continue to enjoy it like they did when they were a child, and bring their families and bring their cousins and relatives to have the birthday parties, watch the Little League games.
That's right.
This partnership's going to make that happen. And they don't care if it's a county park, a city park. They just want it to be safe and clean, and they want the amenities. That's what this is about, delivering that for the people. It's a collaborative effort, and we're keeping the community involved with the Friends of Moody Park being a part of this process, continuing their advocacy and their engagement, which has been really important to help celebrate the 100-year anniversary that we had last year.
That's right.
And keeping this park a place for the community and for families. So I want to thank you for your willingness to step up and say, hey, I want to operate and maintain this park. I know how important it is. I know the history, because it takes both sides coming together to make it happen.
That's right.
The community is only going to benefit from this.
That's right. And this is an example. Every resident in Harris County, including those who live in the city, pay county taxes. And this is going to be one way for me to collaborate with a city council member to reinvest those county dollars into your community. So, council member, thank you.
Thank you.